I know I put it in on 10:45. I could not wait. I couldn't wait. So this is, I'm gonna make the other video that I talk about, that I think I got out about Cain and Abel. I'm gonna make this a part two. I'm gonna make that one part one, and I'm gonna make this a part two because I was talking about how Cain killed Abel. Peace and blessings be upon him, and how this is Abel's land, and we are the descendants of Abel. Peace and blessings be upon him. That is our ancient ancestors. And I'm talking about the people over here in the West, that we call America, and the people up in Canada, and the people in Mexico, and the people in North America. Yes, because that is the line that the Creator basically kept connected. So these are the lands of Abel that was murdered by Cain. And a lot of people was talking about, why does it snow? Why does it snow? And the snow is abnormal. It's the opposite of every other season. Don't you know it's the opposite of every other season? Why does it snow? And people come up with all different type of ways on why it snows scientifically, database on why does it snow. The snow adds and this and that, and this is the season of snow, and all of these other things. But the truth of the matter, the fact why it snow is because what Canaan had did to Abel. The rainbow is the promise that the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence, promised himself and the people that he's not going to destroy the earth anymore and everything in creation with water again. And to bridge the different colors of people. Those are two big signs right there. The reason why I'm telling you this, because a lot of people don't know why it snow. And on this platform, with the help of the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existing, that gives me knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and coming from a spiritual realm. And I've been here for a very, very long time. That encouraged me with information that is hidden from the mankind, that's hidden from us, the descendants, and from the whole entire world. Thank you so much and blessing me with this insight of why do it snow, and the snow is the opposite of this very existence which he created. It is a stain that came upon mankind. It is a stain that came upon this existence because what Cain did to Abel and killed his brother. It started to get cold. Cold is abnormal. The cold is abnormal. Cold is abnormal. It's abnormal from every other season and everything else. You can see that it's abnormal. The creator, the Alpha Omega, he tells you things so that basically like you can get an understanding. But when he loves you, he gives you a deeper hidden meaning of certain things. And it's up to you to believe or don't believe. This is why it gets really, really cold. And this is why it snows so much. And what's snowing before is because what Cain did to Abel, did to his brother. Peace and blessings be upon Abel. This is an actual true fact coming from a spiritual sense. Coming from a spiritual sense. And you're not going to find this in the scriptures. You're not going to find this anywhere else but on this platform. This platform here unravels and uncovers secrets that is hidden from us, the indigenous descendants of this earth and of America and of this blessed land that was blessed upon Abel. From the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existence. We are the descendants over here in the West of Abel. This is an actual true fact. The West, which we call America, is the first, it's where civilization started first. It is not Africa. It started over here in the West, the West first. It is the father of civilization. Yes, Africa is the second coming of civilization. Yes. But I'm going to get in tune to that. And I'm going to tell you this. Who are the descendants of Cain, and are they still here? Yes. 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 Cain was tricked with buffoonery, with a promise from this entity, barbaric devil demon, that taught him to kill his brother out of jealousy, out of fame, fortune, and riches. Life shares describes, life came into action at that time. He was teaching him and backdooring him and befriending him. And Cain kept accepting him until he finally killed his brother. When he killed Abel, right? When he killed Abel, right then and there, that stained that part of the earth. It stained that part of the earth, and then it brought what? Then it brought the cold. It brought the snow. It brought snow. Snow is abnormal. Snow is, let me tell you something. Before this happened, this world right here, know it? It didn't have no snow. It didn't have no snow. It did not have snow. Because this world, I'm talking about the earth, it's the prototype of the next life on where we come from. There's no snow there. There's no cold there. Do you get me? Do you feel me? I want you to understand that as people. The reason why I'm speaking passionate about it and I'm like raising my voice, because I want you to understand from a point of view, from a spiritual point of view, what really happened. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much that you like to share this information to get it out. Because people don't know why it snow. They can tell you, oh, this is why it snow from a scientific point of view, but that's not why it snow. Spiritually, why it snow? Because Cain killed Abel. And when Cain killed Abel, that stained the whole entire universe. That stained the earth. And being that it stained the earth, it brought about cold. It brought about cold. See, when it's cold, it's brutal. A lot of people know it's brutal. You got to go hide and shelter. It's cold. It's cold, real cold. That brought about hatred and jealousy. When cold comes, everything becomes dead. Everything becomes dead. Everything becomes dead and cold. Everybody want to hide from it. Well, that's where hate. Everybody wants to get away from it. Only those that accept hate and evil wants to accept it, want to go to it. For fame, fortune, and riches, life says subscribe. And when inside his heart, inside Cain's heart became cold. That's why cold came about. And that's why snow come about. This from a religious point of view, a godly point of view, an upright, godly one point of view. See, the descendants are here right now. The descendants are here to bring the truth and knowledge and wisdom, understanding, which was coped with falsehood by individuals. By individuals. Cain's descendants are still here. And I'm going to explain who are the two descendants of Cain. But right now I'm going to focus on one descendant. The other one, I'm going to tell you, ain't nobody going to like it. I'm not saying I don't really care, but I'm going to tell you, everyone that backdoor the descendants that's over here, majority, every individual from other civilization that's in Abel's land, because this is Abel's land, it was given by the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything existence. A lot of these individuals, those are the descendants of Cain. Those are the descendants of Cain that's in this land, and this is our land. We not African, we not Egyptian, We not none of those civilizations. We are own entities, and we are own civilization over here. We are the bloodline of Abel. That's who we are. That's why our vibes and everything is different about us. The way we do things, our swag and everything is different from all other civilization. We taught all civilization knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to ask you to worship the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. And what happened was that other civilizations taught other civilization, and these civilizations backdoored them. We told individuals, do not build pyramids, do not write down, do not do these things on the earth. It was going to bring pain and suffering. And these individuals backdoored us. So these are the descendants of Cain, and they still here. They are still here. This is why when you get close to them, the vibes and everything is off. Because we recognize it's the spirit of Abel and Cain. Cain descendants is still here. And we not feeling that you killed our ancient ancestor. You stained the world by killing Abel. This is an actual true facts. And I want you to understand that. And you're going to ask the question, who are the descendants of Cain? I explained who was the descendants of Cain. I explained it in part 1. I want you to go check that out. These are the lands of Abel. I explained it. But now I'm getting in detail. After the flood of Noah, right? Noah dedicated to everybody to where they need to settle at. Cain descendants was to take care the cold regions of the earth, because this is where this devil, demonic, evil, twisted devil demon is trapped at, because he added in and helped Cain kill Abel. So he was trapped there for eternity all the way into the day of judgment. This is an actual true fact. This is an actual true fact. He is trapped there. That's where his throne at, is where the North Pole is at. And all of those cold regions over there is where the blood, right, and where of all of these things are backdooring Abel has trickled down. So remember, this pigmentation right here, this was only one pigmentation. When they were sent there, right, when they were sent there, after the flood, when they were sent there to settle there, their job was to do what? Their job was to keep this entity at bay. The descendants, because what they have done to Abel, killing Abel. You're not going to be trusted by the Alpha Omega. So you stain the earth. That's why it's cold, and you stain the earth, and that's why it was snow came about, because the acts that they have done. So they were supposed to be there. And what happened was that the Creator changed their pigmentation to white to deal with the harsh climate over there, so they can deal with the entity that's there. Cain became partners with this entity. They became partners and plotted and planned and backdoor Abel and murder and death kill him. This is an actual true fact. This is coming from a spiritual realm. This is why the Creator doesn't go into it. He tell bits and pieces about it. Get in my comments. Get in my comments if you feeling me. If you feel me now, you understand. And as the Creator blessed me, the Alpha, Omega, the Creator and everything in existence has blessed me with knowledge, wisdom, understanding. And it's only by His will that He blessed me with this unseen knowledge, is to pass it on to you so you can understand the process on actually why this happened from a spiritual sense, and how people cover up, right, with falsehood, the truth. But I am here, and other people are here. We are going to stand on truth. We are standing on integrity, and we are going to stand and uphold the Alpha, Omega, the Creator, and everything existed, the Almighty. It uphold Abel that got murdered by Cain for fame, fortune, and riches, light, shades, and scribes, lights, cameras, and action. He taught Cain. He taught Cain this entity, took him under the wing and taught him. So they was to stay in these cold parts of the regions, right? Because the Creator trapped this entity there, the chief of deceivers. That's where he's at, and that's where his throne is at. But as you can tell, is that it's melting. So being that those glaciers and everything is melting, that means that it is coming time for what? It is coming time for judgment. So we, as the descendants of Abel, must stand up and fight back. We have to fight back. All of the righteous people, all of the people all around the world that stand on business, that worship the Alpha, Omega, the creating everything in existence, stand up, stand up, stand up. And this is why it's cold. This is why it snows. Because this is the stain and the sin that Cain did upon Abel and murder, death, kill him. I'm sorry, Joseph, Lewis. Thank you so much. Dean, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. But I want you to listen, because I'm coming from a place, right, that it hurts. I was crying yesterday as the Creator was revealing to me, and as I was just sitting there thinking, I started crying about Abel, because we are the descendants of Abel. We are. And what's causing this mass confusion is Cain descendants and this entity. This entity. Those two right there. This is actual true facts. And anybody that wants to come a part of his dupes and a part of his agenda, it doesn't matter. He accepts them to keep up this fight. And this is exactly why everything's happening right now as we speak of the day. This is the spiritual truth of Cain and Abel. And this is why it snows and it's cold in the wintertime. Wintertime is art. It's art. This way before it was snow, this world was like, it's like the prototype. It's not the prototype. It's like the twin brother of the world up above us. The twin brother, but with limitations. With limitation, with the fruits and vegetables. A lot of these fruits and vegetables came up above, and the Creator, what he did, he brought some of it, right? Some of it down for a beginning to end. You can still grow it from a beginning to end, but it's not like foreverness up there, where the fruits constantly, it never dies. It just always keep going. And that was staying. That's what stained this world right here, was the killing of Abel. And this is why these individuals in our land, because these are the lands of Abel. And these lands was taken by KANE descendants. That's right. They supposed to be over there taking care of that cold part of the region, keeping this entity, being that they befriend them, keeping the entity at bay and punishing an entity. This is an actual true fact. I'm telling you the truth, brother. I'm telling you the truth. This is from a spiritual realm. You have to believe. Either you believe or don't believe. But it makes sense. It makes sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? As you sit back and look, yeah, it doesn't make sense why it's snowing like this and why everything become dead in the wintertime. Why everything become dead? Why everything? It becomes dead because everything was just vibing. It was no cold. So it was like 24/7, 24 hour of fruits and vegetable upon this world. Once they killed Abel, that cut everything down, and it stained it, and it brought about cold. The cold emptiness inside Cain's heart produces the snow and the cold. And that is the true story. Joseph Lewis, I appreciate what you're doing. Keep it up. God bless you. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is the true knowledge that the Creator, the Alpha, Omega, the Almighty, want me to tell all of his creation. All of his creation. I love you. Whether you be black, white, Spanish, whatever. I love you. I love you, but I got to tell you the truth. Where all this came from. where all this came from. So y'all have an amazing, 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 amazing Monday. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace.